Eli's back. That was gnarly. Pretty much last to first. That's gnarly. That's insane. Whether you love him or you hate him, you have to admit seeing him ride like that is fun. And he's probably one of the last people we're going to see ride like that because technique is changing. That type of riding is going out of style. The type of rider where, like my brother was saying, it seems like he just wants the bike to have more and more and more power. That type of rider, I think, is going away. We like to argue so much about 450s having too much power, which I believe that they do. But then you have riders like Eli that it's like, no, he wants more. He needs more. It doesn't make sense. It's fun to watch, though. And when he is gone, it's going to be sad. I wasn't sure if he was going to get back to that this year at all. And it's pretty cool that he did the weekend before Daytona. That's going to be a fun race because we got Jett coming off an undefeated outdoor season. We got Daytona, which is supposed to be like an outdoor specialist supercross track. But we have the king of Daytona, Eli, back to his old form the weekend before. It's going to be fun. I wanted to mostly talk about Jett in this video, but I feel like I just had to bring that up, that it's pretty cool that Eli's back, and somehow he's not very far back in the championship, even after having weird rounds where he's not going fast at all. This championship is crazy that everybody's inconsistent. Nobody has been up front consistently, so we're, 8 rounds in, and it's still anybody's game, anybody's championship. It's sick. This is cool. But like I said, I wanted to talk about Jett more than anything, that I wasn't sure, but it seems like just rookie mistakes are getting to him even. It's kind of crazy. He doesn't seem like a rider that would succumb to that kind of stuff, but I think that people don't realize or don't talk about it enough just how gnarly the end of a 450 main is. It's a completely different ball game than the 250 class. Those extra 5 minutes are so brutal because you already got the 250 main that the track is super chewed up at the end of that. And then that's the start of the 450 main. And then you got another 20 minutes. And these guys coming off of 250s, that's a big step. Those last 5 minutes, just an extra 5 minutes when the track is so beat up, 450s are so gnarly. I just think it's impossible your first season as a rookie to really get that under control quickly. And even a phenom like Jett, we're seeing it. End of the races, he's making quite a few mistakes, which is crazy. And I've seen a lot of people bring up that it's a lot of the same mistakes that Sexton was making last year, year before, whatever, towards the end of the races, and maybe it's a Honda thing. And yes, no. I think it's more of a rookie thing. It's just something he's got to get used to, is the pressure of leading 450 mains at the end of the race when the track is so beat up and literally any tiny mistake is going to catapult into something bigger. Like what happened. It looked like he was probably just a tiny bit off balance. I think the ruts were so gnarly at Arlington that you couldn't really tell on TV. He was just a little bit off balance, and it shot him a little bit right into the tough blocks, and he goes down. It wasn't anything big, but it was enough to cause a mistake, and then a compound of mistakes also. That's a lesson for you guys, that if you make a mistake, don't go crazy. Stay calm. Look ahead, or else you're going to run into the back of another rider, and that rider is going to be Vince Reese somehow. But that's a real thing. You make a mistake, and then you get into your head, and it a lot of times compounds into more. And the pressure of 450 mains, plus how young he is, plus how gnarly the end of the mains are, and how gnarly 450s are. We see it with pretty much every rookie in the 450 class every single year, that towards the end of the races is when they make their biggest mistakes. And it seems like this championship is just inevitable that Jett's going to win it, but it's cool that it's such a big battle still up to this point. But what's really scary is that he is this good as a rookie, going to figure out these rookie mistakes, and it's just going to be next year on. It's not looking good for these other guys. That mistakes that he's making seem like rookie mistakes that he'll figure out in the future, and he won't make those. All I know is that so far, this is a great season, besides some crashes, obviously. But it's been super fun to watch, and I am so stoked for Daytona. I hope it's a good race. Or Eli just kills everybody. That'd be kind of cool too, not gonna lie. But yeah, Jett figures out these end of the race mistakes. He's probably going to be unbeatable. So get ready for that. Just so you know, just get ready for that. But yeah, hopefully this wasn't just an incoherent mess, because I don't think about these videos before I start making them. I just have an idea and I'm like, okay, let's go start recording. Maybe I should figure out the points that I want to try to make. But for now, that's what you're getting. So love you guys. Thanks for watching. We're doing this thing. See you in the next one. Colorado's getting warmer. Expect some track building and actual riding here in the future, hopefully soon, just so you know. Okay, bye.